Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Is It a Buy, where we talk about stocks and try to determine if they are worth a buy or maybe a pass. My name is Corey. I just like to preface the video by saying I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who likes to talk about stocks, so please take what I say with a grain of salt, all right? Let's get into it. Good morning, Mish. Yo, Lee, good morning. Thank you guys for joining me in the morning stream. Trying something new. I haven't been able to stream in the morning recently, but I went ahead and made a few changes, and so hopefully I'll be able to stream in the morning for a limited amount of time. But I think it'll be good to see kind of the morning price action, and then I'll continue to stream at night and see what happens there. All right, so hopefully we get a little engagement from the chat, so we can continue to make the good things happen. But let's take a look and see what's up. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. So happy to see everybody. And so let's take a look and see what is going on with AMC so far. We'll look at AMC, we'll look at GameStop, maybe we'll look at some failure to deliver, see what's been going on, and get some information. So looking at AMC so far, AMC looking like they are not too bad, up almost 1% on the day. So good little morning. Let's see what we have going on. So if you were with me last night, then we do have this level of support right now. So I'm hoping that we're going to continue to respect this level of support. And I like this candle and an upward. Breakfast will be later. So this is not what does Bruce have? Uncle Bruce has his bagel. Sounds real nice, but you know what? I'll just have to eat a little bit later. But so what we're going to hope for is we're going to hope that this respects this level of support here. And it's been looking pretty good, okay? It did break just a little bit over here, but you know what? So realistically, I do feel good about this level of support, and this candle going up just a tad here. Hopefully it continues on this trend. Even if it trades a little bit sideways, I'd be perfectly fine with it respecting this level of support. Even if it breaks the level of support, I'm not going to be like up in arms about it. Obviously, it would be very nice and feel really good for it to have that super strong level of support. But we will see. It looks like a huge sell order over here, 6,000 orders at $10.40. So we will see what happens with this one. I'm sure it'll probably be eaten up pretty quickly. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think it's going to make or break the market or anything. Let's do a McGriddle. Who knows? Man, I haven't had McDonald's in years, actually. So that'd be weird. Let's see what's going on with GameStop. Good old GameStop, the old favorite. Or I guess one of the favorites, I should say. GameStop up 1.70% so far in the day. Not bad at all. Again, we do have this level of support. It was a level of resistance for a little bit, but hopefully we'll continue to respect this level of support for a good amount of time. We want to see this just continue to be respected. The biggest level of resistance that we've been seeing is this $200 mark. Holy smokes. You know what? I think I had accidentally removed that one. I'm going to go ahead and put this one back on there because I think it's important to see this level of resistance and see if we break it. It's been around 200. I'm gonna go ahead and get as many candle wicks as I can, and so we can see here just touching this 200 and then bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. It's been really rough. I think whenever we get through that, it'll have a lot. Well, it'll kind of run probably to 210, 220. I would not be surprised one bit if it just continues to go. If it breaks 200, if it goes all the way that high, I wouldn't be surprised at all. And so we'll see what happens there. Let's see who the tops are so far in the pre-market. I have been looking at the tops. I do like this. I'm trying to get a good, oh my gosh, QuantumScape. Oh boy. This is one of the, you know how you guys have a stock that you wanted to get into, but you didn't get into, and you'll always like, you can get into it, but you don't get into it and you'll like regret it or something. I don't know. QuantumScape is one of those stocks that I really, really like, but I'm just a little scared to pull the trigger. But remember, scared money don't make no money. And so that is that. So we'll see what's going on there. We'll see how this continues to go on, but let's see what's going on. Excuse me. Let's see what's going on with these other stocks. So any big losers, I'm trying to see if I recognize any of these that people talk about. Oh, no. Well, I did. So we talked about this yesterday a little bit. Microvision had a huge run up. And And it was fantastic. They were up 50% on the day. And I think that even fell back a little bit. I think at one point they were up like 80% on the day. So it was a pretty great day for Microvision. And per usual, you know, it's not very surprising. Whenever you have a huge run up, you'll get some pullback. Excuse me. Whenever you get some pullback, then it's excuse me, it's okay. That's very, very natural. Let's drop a Fibonacci retracement on here. I'm trying to think. Let's look at the 1 day. Let's look at the 5 day. Okay, let's do it like this. And let's see what kind of retracement we got here. I'll do it from the bottom of this run to the very, very top. And it looks like a pretty solid, I'd give it 50%, maybe 51, 52% retracement, which is actually not so bad. So hopefully it continues to respect this level of support. And with everything going on with Microvision, hopefully it will continue to have a good run. I don't think Microvision is done yet, not at all. I do have a position in Microvision, so full disclosure there. And so we will see exactly which way it moves, but I feel like it's going to move in a good way that we are going to like. Okay. So let's, so that's that. Let's see what's going on with some of these failures to deliver. It looks like the new numbers are out. And so this is the March update. Let me see how big this will open if I can zoom in. Okay, so as you guys can see, a lot of information. This is the updated information for failure to deliver. And it looks like, remember, we don't have all the information for like the quadruple witching, for example, March 19th. We don't have any of that information just yet. And the reason is because this information just kind of lags. I think it's like, I want to say 15 days behind, but I'm not sure if that actually adds up in the math, but it's approximately, it's like halfway through the month. And then, so there is a delay on this information. So, but as you can see here, I mean, it's insane how many failure to delivers are happening. Like how much money is like failed to deliver. And this is from, in my opinion, it's confirmation bias. These guys have not covered. Okay, they're going to continue to in my opinion, they're going to continue to not cover, and they're going to continue to like just be further in the hole. And that's why I'm waiting for these failure to deliver information. Failure to deliver. I think I forgot what I usually look up. No, not failure to deliver. I think it's this one. Yep. And so that's why we're waiting on these filings, guys. Once we get these filings, gosh, that'll be so huge. We want these filings. We want this 801. Whenever we have this 801, these guys are going to say, what the heck are you guys doing? They're going to say, you guys can't have all these failure to delivers. Like you guys are this far behind. And then margin call. And then, you know, in my theory is that it's going to go up a little more, right? So we're going to have that margin call. And then that's going to drive the price up a little bit, okay? And then guess what? Now the price is up. Now remember, I don't know if you've never been in a margin call, it's a slippery slope, because well, well, let's put it this way. Whenever, you know, one of us is in a margin call, basically what happens is, let's say the price of the stock, I guess it depends on which way you're going, but for these guys, the way it's going to work is they're going to be in a margin call. So good morning, Diamond Backhand. Welcome. Good morning, my friend. Thank you for showing up. So I think it's going to be a compounding margin call effect. So they're going to be margin called because the price is so high, and then they have these failure to delivers, and then they're going to cover, right? And they're going to cover so many shares, it's going to be so much money, in my opinion, that it's going to drive the price up, and they're going to be forced to have another margin call because they've put themselves basically at risk and in the position to, they're driving the price up. And I think on top of that, other retail investors or whoever is going to continue to purchase in because they want to ride the hype. They get FOMO and they don't want to miss out. So they ride that up, and then it's going to cause another margin call, ride it up, and it's going to continue to go. And as we saw in that video yesterday, if you guys saw that video yesterday, holy smokes, that blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind with what is going on. Yikes. So anyways, so that's what I think is going to happen. That's my theory. In my head, it makes sense. And I think that's the way it'll work. And oh yeah, and from that video from yesterday, hello from a land island. Wow. Welcome, Erickson. Very cool, Joachim. I love it. So much money. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Diamond back in. I mean, holy smokes. Guys, it's going to be a lot of money. And as we saw in that video yesterday, we determine the price. We determine the price. It's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. Like, because remember, you have to have a seller. So if I don't agree to sell my shares and you don't agree to, and like nobody theoretically agreed to sell their shares, then until they reach the next, next highest tier, then that is when they won't be able to sell. It's just insane the way it continues to roll like that. Let's see, we got a question here. Will deep in the money calls flatten their synthetic shares? Make their position neutral without affecting price action? I'm not too sure about like deep in the money calls. From my understanding, you want to continue to get, I mean, you want them to always expire in the money. If you want to make money on calls, if you want to buy the shares, and you can even average down if by purchasing these shares, kind of, even in the money shares and stuff. If I was on the right stock. Oh, I'm on the tops. Let's go to my watch list, and here we go. So yeah, so as far as the options go, yeah, I mean, the in the money calls are very helpful, but it's the only way they really win is if it really doesn't expire in the money. But even then, they're so far behind. I mean, they really can't win. But the only thing with the deep in the money calls, I mean, I guess they're a little bit cheaper, but if it's, as long as you know the risk for options, then I think you'd be okay. But just keep in mind that risk for the options. So yeah, Lee says I shared the video in a few AMC groups. Hopefully, yeah, guys, we got a lot of people watching that video, and I think it's so important. Thank you so much for sharing the video. I noticed a lot of people did share it, and that's what we need. Good morning, Damon. That's what we need, guys. We need people to just be aware, to just know, because right now, I mean, there's a lot of fatigue going on, like so much fatigue, and I'm not really feeling the fatigue so much with AMC and GameStop, but I do feel I was feeling the fatigue for a stock like that I'm in, which was Mavis, and let me show you why I was feeling the fatigue. Microvision here. Oh, thank you, Damon. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where was it? So Microvision. So I had bought in. Let me show you. I bought in at like $20, and so let me go to the 1 month. 3 month. Here we go. So guys, I bought in at around $20. And so it's just been so much fatigue. Imagine I bought in, and imagine seeing this, and granted, I could have theoretically averaged down, but I wasn't able to average down because I guess I just didn't believe in the stock as much, and that's why it's so important to make sure you're invested in stocks that you believe in, because this stock right here, like, look, I could have averaged down, and I saw it whenever it was here at 10. I was like, is this even the bottom? And I just didn't buy in, but I could have. And granted, I have options, which is why I didn't average down. But theoretically, I could have bought either shares or options down here, and then I could have just wrote it back up and made a little bit, even to break even at this point. That would be fantastic. And so that's exactly what I'm looking for. That's what I want to do. And so we'll just have to see exactly what's going on. Damon says, also, you almost got 1K subs in a day. Good job. Thank you, Damon. I think it was actually, I don't think it was quite 1,000. I think it was like just a couple hundred, because I was at 809 or 2,900 last night, but I did get a couple hundred last night, which is insane. That's a lot of subs to get in a day, but I'm very excited. So Damon says, I'm feeling fatigue from AMC. I'm feeling tempted to buy Palantir and sell tomorrow, since I heard it's going to go up, and buy AMC tomorrow. And those are the kinds of plays that you can make, if you want to. And personally, I'd just be super careful about, and I don't think you're going to do this. What's up, Chloe? I don't think you're going to do this, but as far as but some people that scare me is they want to pull all their money out of AMC, then they want to try to ride another stock, and then they're going to hopefully come back to AMC before like the squeeze happens and stuff. And hey, that's very, very possible. Maybe it's possible. But me, I don't want even the slightest chance of missing any kind of upward movement with AMC at all. And so I'm not going to do anything like that. But hey, I'm sure you probably have like extra funds, and with those extra funds, if you make any profits, you'll go ahead and move them over. And I think that could be fantastic. You know, if you feel like Palantir is going to run up, and even Microvision, you know, Microvision had its run up, it pulled back a little bit, but I believe they have an April, they have a presentation April sometime during this month. And that presentation is going to be huge for them. I don't know exactly what they're presenting, but I'm sure it's going to be something fantastic, and they'll probably get a lot of hype from it. And so that's what I'm hoping for. And so with that happening, and we saw this yesterday, if we look at Microsoft news, look at this news. So this is the one from CNBC, and we can see here, right? So Microsoft wins, and this is why Microvision ran. But guess what? Take a look here. We can see that Microvision wasn't announced anywhere in here. Microvision, nowhere. MBIS for the ticker, nothing. It wasn't even in here. And this was like the article that everyone was looking at, everyone's seeing. Obviously, CNBC being pretty huge, they didn't even talk about Microvision here. And it still ran up. So it's important to make sure you know a little bit about the stocks that you're in and what's going on. Even then, I find it so funny. Like Microsoft wins this huge U.S. Army contract, right? And look what happened to Microsoft. They're barely up yet. Like they were up, I think, almost 2% yesterday and up 1% today. And it's like crazy. Barely even moved. Mo, good morning. Morning all, late afternoon here in London. Man, it's crazy. These so crazy. Time differences are insane. BK Raptor says, accolades Corey for the video yesterday. Thank you, and I hope you can line up more of the same. I absolutely 1000% am planning on making more videos about these topics. I've spoken with the guy I had yesterday on, and his name is Austin. I don't think he minds me saying his name because he said it. But anyways, a super cool guy, absolutely fantastic guy. Such a cool guy. I cannot wait to work more with him. And so we're going to continue to make more videos. We've already spoken, and we have a system that we're going to do. So yes, it is going to be great, guys. If you, and you know, I guess you're already probably subbed if you're in here. So I'm going to continue to make these just groundbreaking video, and it's not even my DD. I can't even really take any credit for it. It's his DD, and he's kind enough to share it with me, and what can I say, but I appreciate it, and that's all I can really say here. So yeah, but it's so funny, like, and first of all, this thing looks crazy. It looks pretty cool. I'm sure it's insane, and I wonder if they're going to do like clearing, or I guess we'll see what they do. But oh my gosh, Diamond, I pulled up the wrong stock for you, my friend. I apologize. Oh my gosh. Right. So his name is well, I can't get into he gave me the origin of his name. I won't really get into it, but yes, it's a Tobit. So that's his name, but I know his real name. We chatted for a second. Super cool guy. So that is what's going on. So it's funny, like, you know, we see this, and so anyways, I guess my long story, extremely long, I was getting some fatigue with, you know, Microvision, and it's because I really didn't believe in it. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, and you know, I just kind of bought it on somebody else's recommendation, and I just held it. But you know what, this is great. Like, I feel really good about I feel good about my position. It was a rough time here for a little bit, especially on these dips and stuff, but you know what, I feel good. So that is that. So let's get back to the price action. Let's see what's going on back on with AMC. Excuse me, Damon says, I bet someone will use those VR headsets to play Call of Duty. Let me tell you, I have a VR system, and holy smokes, guys. I haven't really been able to play it recently at all, but holy smokes, guys. VR is so cool. I'm like the biggest advocate for it. I love it so much. It's so much fun. If you have a chance to play it, highly recommended. Very highly recommended. Let me get a sip of water really quick. All right. So let's take a look. So AMC so far up 0.50% on the in the pre-market, so we'll continue to wait to see what happens. We do have 10 minutes until the market is going to be open. Okay, once that market is open, we will continue to see what is happening with the stock and what will continue to happen. Okay, GameStop up 1.32% in the morning, and we will see what is going to happen here. I feel good about it. Corey, burning candles at both end, power to you. Yeah, burning the yes. Excuse me, Mo. I am all cylinders. I'm pushing. Lee, I've never done the plank jump. I'd be, I don't know. I think I tried it, and holy smokes, it was scary. But I didn't like do the jump. So because it feels very, very real. Working from home, no. I actually, guys, I mean, here's what I do for you guys. I spoke with my bosses, and I was like, hey, like, this is what I want to do. So basically, I'm like, as soon as I get off of here, I have to get off at 9 o'clock my time sharp, 30 minutes after the bell. And I need to go straight to work, straight home. Then I'm streaming again. Then maybe I'll make a video or two. And then I'll go to bed, and I'll wake up like zero playtime. But luckily my fiance is extremely supportive, and I couldn't ask for anything else. Gerardi says, love the video you put out last night. Thank you very much. Very good info. Can you take a look at Root here? This is a very good company and a high chance of squeezing. Yeah, we can take a look at Root really quick. Diamond, did you want me to take a look at your, I guess since I'm looking at a stock or two really quick while we wait for this while we wait for the bell to ring, then we'll jump back over. But did you want me to take a look at that stock? The new one is nice. Don't need any sensors, wires, or PC gaming. Or oh yeah, so yeah, the Lee, the new VR headset, is it the Oculus Quest 2 or something? The Facebook one, very cool. Yeah, my only problem with those systems is you have to continue to buy the like those specific ones, because I think they're tied to your Facebook account or something. So, and I don't like that, because let's say they stop making headsets. Well, I don't know what's going to happen to those games. I get the headsets that only use Steam. This way, while if I upgrade headsets or anything, I'll always have my Steam games, and they're not going anywhere. So just be careful about the headset that you buy. So Root, oh, hey, actually, I personally, so I don't know anything about the squeeze, but I personally, absolutely, I love Root. I have their insurance, and it was the greatest thing. Do I have a link? I don't have a link in there. In my video from yesterday, I do have a, believe it or not, I have like an affiliate link for Root, just because I love them so much, and I really believe in what they do. If you've never used Root, it is the coolest, easiest, I think this, I'll tell you this, I think this is a fantastic long-term stock. Granted, this is just from my personal use of it, and I've actually used this, and I thought it was so great. Their service is so easy. You don't even have to talk to anyone. You don't have to anything. Like, holy smokes, it was so cool. And what it does is they only insure safe drivers, right? So what you do is you download the app, and then so you download the app, you drive around for like a week or 2 weeks or whatever, and then all of a sudden you get like a notification or email or something, and they'll say, hey, your quote is ready. And so it's like, well, why did it take so long to get a quote? Well, they measure how you drive. They see, do you go the speed limit? Do you brake too hard? Do you take turns too fast? Do you do this, that? And then they give you a quote, and their quote was, and I shop around for like the best insurance, or the cheapest insurance, I should say, not the best. And this might be the best, I don't know, but and I had a pretty good rate. I was very happy. I was paying like, and it's not full coverage. It was like just the smallest like liability one or whatever. And then I compared apples to apples, the same exact insurance that I get. This one was 50% cheaper than my cheapest insurance that I could possibly find. On top of that, if you pay by like every 6 months or whatever, it's even cheaper. So I got like a 60% discount on my insurance just by like switching to Root. Man, this sounds like a commercial. But I really like this company a lot. Let's see. Institutional ownership 20% makes sense. It makes 100% sense. They IPO'd, look, not too long ago. I really like this company. Analysts are saying the high price target is 30, average is 20, lowest is 9. I'm not sure about any news that they've recently released, but looks like looks like you do have an option, the option to trade options. Let's see here on the 1 year. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So 1029. I just wanted to make sure that was the real IPO. And so let's look at the 3-month. So as you can see, so this is why. So let's look at the 6-month. Okay, so here's the thing. So we talk about IPOs on this channel, right? And so this is Lee. How are they? But accident claim, how? That's a good question, Lee. I don't know those kinds of things, and so as much as I love the process, the price and everything of it, I don't know how good they are with actual claims and everything. I might have submitted I don't know if I've submitted a claim while I've been on their insurance. I try to be a relatively safe driver, but accidents happen. I don't know what a claim has been like, but that's a good question. So I would look for reviews, and that's something, when you're doing your research on these companies, see what the reviews are. That's a great question. See, like, okay, what was it like to file a claim? What was it like to do this? When I was doing my review on comparing like Cinemark to AMC, I looked and saw how happy the employees were, how much they liked working at those places, because those are important things. Happy employees are typically good employees. They work hard, and if they feel taken care of, they'll take care of you. So back to this thing. So IPOs, I'm very weary of IPOs. Reason being is because you can see stuff like this. They're super volatile. Look, I'm sure they had a nice huge run up, and depending on where you bought in, you probably felt pretty good around here. Unless you bought in this first day at this height, then you never felt good. And that's that. So then the next few days, look, starts going down, and it just tumbles. Okay. And then you think this is the bottom, have a good little run up, and look, tumbles again. So I'm very weary on IPOs, and I'm not going to like sugarcoat that. I'm going to tell you guys my personal opinion. That's truly how I feel. We saw that with Roblox. I'm gonna full circle this in a second. But we saw this with Roblox. Take a look. They had a nice little run up, right? So if you bought down here, you're good. And then look, it went all the way to 93, and then here you're in this little area, right? Like, oh, should I sell? Should I buy more? I don't know what to do here. And look, continues to run down. So I am just a little weary with IPOs, just personal opinion. But if you feel like this is a bottom, I feel like this could be good. You're going to want to wait for these companies to level out. And so you can see, and it's not always the best thing to do, but you can kind of compare some companies. So, and you have to keep in mind other companies do more. But a similar business model, I wonder if Lemonade, let's see what Lemonade. Lemonade is a very similar model to Root. In my opinion, this is the home insurance model of Root Insurance. And so as you can see, similar chart right at the beginning, but look, they've had a nice run. And granted, this is during COVID. A lot of people were purchasing houses. I bought a house, and did I use Lemonade? No, I didn't use Lemonade, but I found one that was even cheaper than Lemonade. They're called Hippo, and good stuff. Okay, very good stuff. Now, what you need to, and so that's things to think about. Okay, things to think about. Back to Root, and so, maybe compare companies, who else is doing car insurance. And granted, if you did Allstate or something, remember, they're doing home, auto, boat, all this crazy stuff, or whatever they do these days. So keep that in mind. But I will say, long story, very long, I do like this stock a whole lot. I like what they do. I like their business model. I like how the ease of it. It's one of these futuristic companies that I think they're going to do fantastic. They only insure good drivers. So I really do like this company a lot. What do you think about NLY? 1 second. Let me see. Yes. Okay. Let me see. SNOA. I had promised a Diamond Backhand yesterday that I was going to look at his stocks. So let me see this one really quick. Johnson, good morning. While you're on this morning, Cash C. Good video last night that I can, and you as well explained it well. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that guy was on top of it. That guy was so fantastic. And I can't wait to work with him again. We're working on another video. Well, he's doing the research, and then he's going to come on and kind of present it with me. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm just like, checking my phone every few minutes, like waiting for him to text me. But you know, I'm gonna give him his time, make sure he does proper, you know, his proper research, and really dive deep. And maybe he finds that, oh, it was nothing, but maybe it is something. And maybe it's a good something. He seemed really excited about it. I didn't know what I was looking at, but we shall see. That's all right. Let me see. How much time do we have until this bell? We got a few seconds. So what did you want to see about this company, Diamondback Hand? Bobby Chow, good morning, my friend. Man, you guys are real, the true MVPs is what I'll say. Oh my gosh, you jump, dude, Diamond, how do you find these plays? You find the best plays, and I don't know how you like, I don't know how you find these plays. You're up 100% probably, or maybe not anymore, but you're still at 50% or 30%, whatever it was. That's insane. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on. The bell is rung. Let's see what's going on with the bell just to get some early price action. And then Diamond, if there's anything you want to see on that one, I'd be happy to take a look at it, my friend. Wow, we had a pretty crazy gap up in the morning. What happened here? What time was this at? Man, this was before I got on. I probably hopped on around here. I don't know, 10:44 in the pre-market. Pretty crazy movement. Let's see. So in the morning, you know, hey, we're breaking even. We're kind of, I don't know where we are yet. We're in an interesting spot. So we're gonna see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. Looks like a lot of green stocks. You guys see this? Look at all this green on this side. I love to see it. I love to see it. Jeez. Where were we here? GameStop. Let's take a look at GameStop. GameStop up still about 1.5% on the day. And we'll see what kind of action we continue to get here. It might be a little bit of a sideways morning, but you know, really not too much crazy action. Looks like we have some big buy orders. There's 826 around this 193.95 mark. We'll see if that gets eaten up pretty quickly, and where that will go. AMC, let's see if we have any big, holy smokes, it's giving me 11,000 orders at that $10.10 strike price. So let's see if we get there. If we get there, I think that'll be hopefully pretty good for that. I mean, to keep it going, you know, give it some good price action, but we shall see. Down barely. I know these candles are very scary. These 1 minute candles in the morning, they're a little scary, but you know what? I feel like it's going to be okay. I'm not too worried about it. I think it'll be good. Okay. Again, like I've been saying, I will take the sideways days. I don't mind the sideways days one bit. And that's what we can take. Let's see if anybody is doing crazy good. Jack says, dude, everything short is a sick video. However, you're missing a trick. You need to tag AMC. So I tagged, they're tagged in like the YouTube like tags. I know that it's not in the title, but I did change my my description to tag them like that. Jack, I'm not sure if there's a specific way to tag it. Do you mean like put it in the title of it? And why not GME AMC? Is there a difference? I'm not sure if you're like an SEO professional or something, but they're tagged in every other place, just not in the title. But thank you for I'm open to your suggestion, my friend. Thank you for letting me know. I did actually edit it after I saw your comment, so I appreciate that. So what's going on? AMC. Okay, yeah. So take a look. So down a little bit, and I know these candles, guys, I know these candles look scary. Like I look at these and I'm like, this is not looking good. But hey, it's only a percent. It's down 1%. It looks crazy. A lot of price action here. Look at all these sells. Look at all these buys. I mean, thousands of orders. Look, over three. It's between 3,000. Kind of on both sides. And so this is where it gets a little bit weird. You know, we see these orders, right? These 3,000 orders on both sides, and I just don't understand it. You know, I don't know who's trading this many orders, if these are being filled for something else. It's crazy. We just saw 11,000 orders over here on this side. It's crazy. Jack, yeah, hey, I'm open to your opinion, my friend. If you want to share like how you think I should tag it, if you have a specific or even a specific order. I work in I'm a web developer for a marketing agency, so I just do the web. I don't do like the actual marketing, but you know, you hear stuff. And so if you have a suggestion on the way to title it, which one's first, which one's second, or where to put it or something, I'm all ears, my friend. I'm more than happy. to hear what you have to say. Here we can see, guys, look at all these orders going back and forth. Let's see if GameStop has something similar. GameStop, not so much. We have to keep in mind, these shares are a lot more expensive. So I'm obviously not doing the math in my head, but if you were to multiply these together, like all these 100 shares times I guess 100 isn't too crazy, but it's very different price action that we're seeing. And this is what makes me scared. This is where we talk about, and I don't know if this is speculation. This is some what is this hat called? Tinfoil hat. This might be some tinfoil hat talk, but could this be the high frequency trading that people talk about, where look at this price action just being traded back and forth rapidly to potentially artificially drop the stock? Look at this, just no green yet. Here, first ounce of green. We'll see where this closes, though. This candle is just getting started, so this candle still has 45 seconds to close. So we'll see where this one goes. But as you can see, a lot of just pressure here, just kind of from both sides, though. But it seems like the sells are kind of winning right now. And look, we do have looks like a large green candle. We'll see if this closes green or which way this which way this goes. And we can see in the RSI it was a little oversold, and now it hooked back in. So theoretically, we could be back in an upward trend, and we'll see where this one closes, though. If it doesn't close above this 30, then may not be the best place to be. Puts on tinfoil hat. Good morning, Wag. Welcome. So we'll see what happens. So I'm curious to see if this is going to continue to run or if it's going to go downward. Theoretically, it could easily go upward, but this is something I've been studying a little more. I'm trying to get some easy day trading tricks for you guys. I've been studying some charts and looking at some stuff. I'm trying to find some extremely easy, like, intro to day trading kind of metrics to look at. The RSI is one of them. Sneak peek for people who are on the live stream this morning. I appreciate it. And so looking here, I'm trying to find a super easy way to get some swing trades going, or I would say more like day trades going, and seeing what we can find. People are checking the stock there. All right, sounds good, Jack. I can update it. I'll try that, my friend. And so let's see here. So that's what's going on here. Let's take a look at GameStop. I feel bad. I've been neglecting GameStop. I appreciate you taking the time to let me know, Jack. I really do. I'll probably get that updated, my friend. GameStop. Gotcha. So GameStop up, I would say kind of trading sideways. I don't want to say up less than 1%. I'll say, I suppose, in the after the bell, actually. So we'll see what's going on there. Nothing too crazy. AMC looks like it is having a nice little recovery here, and hopefully it will continue to recover. We'll see where this candle goes. This candle has 30 more seconds on it, and we will see. And if you guys want to know where I'm getting the times from, it's like literally right here. These are 1 minute candles, so each minute they're going to close, and you can see this one has 15 more seconds left until it closes, and that's what it is. So just so everyone is crystal clear on where I'm getting this, I'm not like, I don't have some kind of magic something, but I'm sure most of you people caught that, but just in case anyone has not caught it just yet. So AMC, it did. So this is something that I would be talking about in my video, because as you can see, it went up, right? And so theoretically, in my studies that I've been doing, you want to buy it whenever it comes back up, right? And you want to hope that it continues to run, but it doesn't always continue to run. So I'm still working on it. I'm trying to get like a cool little day trading thing going on, but I want to give you guys good information that is a little more statistical. So maybe I'll do it out of like 100 stocks or 1,000 stocks. I don't know. I have to see what I can find. So let's continue with GameStop cover. So GameStop's still a little flat, up barely or down barely a percentage on the day, kind of teetering up and down. AMC not looking so hot right now, down. And, and when I say that, please just know that that's very dramatic. They're barely down 2.5% on the day. And they do look a little oversold on the RSI. So it'll probably come up, but take a look here. This is something very interesting. Look at this. Green, look at every single stock. Let's see if we have any reds. So a few reds over here, but look on this very top part, coincidentally, I guess, every single stock is green, and GameStop and AMC are red. Granted, GameStop is a barely red. AMC, a little more, almost 3% now red, but very interesting stuff. I'm sure it's all coincidental. Even the stocks that are down that are red, 0.50%, 0.47%, you know, this one almost 2%, but Mavis really struggling right now. Let's take a look at the tops right now while we wait for a little more price action on these. I want to see who's been trading well today. So, oh, this is the one that Diamond Backhand is in. I don't know how you find these stocks. You find the good stocks. If you have a method, I would love to know. Maybe don't put it in right now, but if you do have a method, let me know, and maybe we can talk, and you can give me your your trick, and we can maybe we'll have you on the show or something, because I don't know how you find all of these stocks. So not bad. So we see this here. QuantumScape is a stock I've been following for a very long time, since the IPO. One of the stocks that I really wish I would have bought the IPO, but I missed it by like a week or something, by my own not setting a calendar reminder or something. So that was unfortunate. Let's see who the top losers are for the day. Sometimes I like to look at the top losers to see who's going to bounce back, who's going to come up, you know, and, you know, looking at these, and nothing's down a lot. If something is down like 200%, you know, as long as they didn't go bank, luck is my method. You know, I appreciate your honesty. And, you know, sometimes it just takes a little bit of luck. I got lucky with AMC. Well, I guess a little bit of luck. I thought that they were going to do well. I just didn't know what was going to happen. Yeah, so, you know, these stocks, and sometimes if you see a stock that's down 150%, and it's like, well, they had I don't know, something, it was something small, and I was like, well, why is it down so much? This is dramatic. And sometimes you could buy that dip and it'll run up, and you'll be caught pretty good. Another one that we were looking at, let's take a look at Discovery. I think it was B. Let's look at Discovery B. What's going on with these guys today? These guys had a huge run up yesterday. Are they having a gap down? Are they frozen? Are they paused? They might be halted right now. I'm trying to see if they're actually halted. Yeah, it looks like they're halted on the day. Look at this gap down. Crazy. These guys had a huge run up. They went from, let's look at the 5-day. Let's look at the 1 month. Yeah, these guys were like huge run up, and then a huge run up again. I mean, I think this was 80% and then like 100% or something. Yeah, like over 100%. I mean, just insane, this price action. Crazy. Crazy stuff. And so I was hoping that we would have something similar where they had a huge, and remember, this was down 50% over here. So this went down 50% and then up, you know, up another, what was this? What did I say? 40% or something. And then up 100%. It was insane. So I was hoping we would get something like that with Viacom CBS. So far, nothing. And as you can see, they had this huge just drop. This is part of the Archegos margin call, essentially, where they were forced to liquidate their positions to cover what they had to pay. And so this is something that I've been using as kind of a not the same, barely similar example of what could happen with like, look at this price action, how crazy, from 100 down to, you know, 39, or we'll call it 40, sure. And imagine this in the opposite direction whenever the margin calls have to happen. And so and then imagine people, whenever people have diamond hands and they're not going to be selling, this could be in the opposite direction, just insane. Let's see, Jack says, if you like QuantumScape, look at THCB, DA complete, and the price back down before merger with Microvest. Oh, interesting. We'll take a look at that one really quick. So are they doing, so the reason I like QuantumScape is because they're trying to create solid state batteries. And what I like about the solid state batteries is, first of all, they're like in every way superior to regular batteries, like especially the lithium ion ones that they're using. I think they're smaller, lighter, they last longer, like they hold a better charge, like just everything about them. I think they charge faster, everything about them. They're almost too good to be true. And so if people have, if they've actually been created, then that's fantastic. But if they haven't been created, then that's that. I don't know why this thing does this sometimes. Is this the right one? Oh, I just have to toggle it. Okay, because it was still showing the Viacom, and I was like, why is it doing this to me? What's up, Doodle? Welcome. So yeah, so I really like the solid state batteries. The thing is, they're kind of a I don't want to I don't want to bash them, but they're like I don't know if it's created yet. I don't think it's real. Kind of like a Nikola situation where everything looks great, right? Cool cars, cool this, cool that, but they don't even have a car or whatever. Or I don't think they had a car, and so it was a big mess. Let's see what these guys are doing if they're doing something similar. Oh, this is pharmaceuticals. This pack Microvest already has battery in vehicles. Oh, interesting. I do like that one. THCB, decomplete. Yeah, I do like that one actually a lot. What's up, Olive Cheeto Man? Welcome. PLUG and Xpeng. So, Jack, what is the one? Um, is it Tuscan Holding? Is it this pharmaceutical company? Is this wrong? Walk me through that a little bit, Jack. So, correct. Great question. I have a question about yesterday's. Oh, I do like WATT Rafter. We'll check that in just a second. I have a question about yesterday's video. So, if the squeeze happens, it's going to be an economy crisis or a recession. How is it going to hurt? I think you mean like hedge funds, but so potentially. Believe it or not, it seems like it's actually possible that, and granted, I don't know Atobit's economics like background. Obviously, he's in like finance and stuff, like a master's degree, so pretty well versed in this stuff. As far as economics go, I do have a longer video. That was the short version of the video, believe it or not. Our longer video is an hour and 17 minutes. I didn't want to release that one just yet because I wanted just to get the gist of what's going on. We do have a longer interview that I will be releasing at a later time, probably within a few days. But yes, theoretically, it could actually cause a 2008 type situation. But again, I want to be crystal clear that if something like that happens, that would be because of the hedge funds and whoever basically let them do whatever they were doing. And so as you can see, like they basically just changed the vehicle from I think it was like housing mortgages, or I can't remember the exact verbiage he used. They changed the vehicle from housing mortgages to I believe the bonds or whatever. And holy smokes, like it is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie, but at the end of the day, like again, like big money did not learn their lesson. Wall Street didn't learn their lesson. The government didn't learn their lesson. Remember, they basically got a bailout or whatever, and then that was it. Like nothing changed, or from my understanding, nothing really changed. Nothing they just kind of put things in place so that the mortgage funds didn't do that again. But now we're in we have a different thing going on. So, yeah, it's gosh, it's scary. THC, tenant healthcare. Is it this one? No. THC. Oh, looking for a THC, and they're not a farmer. Okay, I got you. I don't have enough in the market for a market crash to truly affect me. Realistically, I don't. Here's the deal. I think if you're in AMC and like GameStop, you'll probably get paid, or any other short squeeze stocks. He really seems to think if you're in any stock that is heavily shorted, and whenever these guys have to cover, then you'll be good. I mean, you'll be like in a good place. So it's, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Maybe I'll see if he wants to come on the show and answer a few questions. I think that could be pretty cool. I'll see what he thinks about that, but no promises. I don't want to put him on the spot or anything. But we'll see how he feels. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Is it going to affect the USA or the whole rest of the world? The THCB. Okay, let's see. because they were looking for a cannabis play. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to dive deep into this later, because I think that is pretty interesting. I'll go back to the chat. Yeah, the moon is a good place. Yeah. So let's go back to what's going on. So is this gonna affect the USA or the rest of the world? I really don't know. I mean, I really don't know. The housing market was actually, it did affect the rest of the world, from my understanding. It was a big deal. And I'm not sure if it's because the rest of the world was doing something similar, or if the USA housing market affected the rest of the world. I'm really not an economics major, or really, maybe I didn't have the best economics professor or something. I don't know, but I really couldn't tell you what's going to happen with that stuff. So these are good questions. I'm going to write these down, actually, because this is good stuff. Let's see. Tuscan Holdings, or no, wait, wrong one. Sorry guys, bear with me one moment. I'm gonna write down these questions so I can like. Okay, I got this written down. Great questions. GCB is running. Is it chart up 3%? I don't know if I say running, but not bad. Okay, let's see. Let me close this one out, get a little more organized. Let's go back to AMC and GameStop, see what's going on. Whoa, AMC, what did we miss? My goodness, look at this. This is crazy. Hey, and you know what? If anyone, and you know, again, this goes back to your convictions. What are you trying to do? What do you want to do? And if you want to buy the dip, this could be a very good time to buy the dip. You know, if this is something you've been looking into, you know, I don't know if it's going to go down further. You know, this is not financial advice or any kind of information here, but this is a good question. What is like, you know, I do think that we'll recover, you know, especially if you believe in the squeeze and everything. So the question is do you think this will come back? And I think it will. And so if you are looking for a place to average down, I'm not really trying to add in my position at this time. I feel very good. I really don't have the funds to add in my position at this time either. So I'm going to be continuing to hold exactly where I am. And I feel good about it. I feel very good about it. For a strong week, survive a week, maybe sacrifice. Do you think government... it's going to do something to avoid the crisis. I don't know if the government is going to do something to avoid the crisis. I don't know what they're trying to do. I think the DTCC is seeing what's happening, and I think they may be scared of exactly what's going on. And so I think that it's not retail sales. And I don't know what the government is going to do to try and prevent this. If they can prevent it, if anything, you know what I mean? I don't know if they'll be able to do anything at all. And if they are able to do something, then hey, that'll be fantastic. I think the best thing that they can do is force the hedge funds to cover. And at the very worst, hopefully it'll just trickle into the DTCC, where they have to help cover a little bit, but hopefully it doesn't go any further than that, because yikes. AMC CEO was announcing to go through. Wait, they agreed? They agreed on the 500 million shares? People voted yes on that? See, that's kind of weird. I don't know about that, because, well, let me know if they really did. Let me see if I can see AMC news. Um 12 hours ago. I'm not seeing anything brand new, unfortunately. But if 7 hours ago, this is like in the middle of the night. Oh, I don't know what this is. Yeah, I'm not sure if I know is the yeah. So we'll have to see if that is actually the case. If anyone has an article or something to confirm it, I would love to see it. But we'll just have to wait and see if that is the actual case here. Let's see. Going to start averaging down at 880 if creeper. Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. I've been averaging up, but you know what? I've been feeling good about averaging up. I have no problem adding to my position. I feel like it's going to be very, very good, and I'm okay with it. I'm absolutely okay with doing that, and in my opinion, I think it'll be worth it. So that's that. Oh, vote isn't up till May 4th. Maybe Sky, maybe they were just mentioning about the vote, but yeah, I'd be surprised if the vote was already over. Here. What's here? Oh, did you try to send me a link? You'll have to send it in the Discord, my friend. Sorry. I should have a Discord link in the description, and you can do that. Actually, I also wanted to... The vote hasn't went through yet. I'm saying it would be helpful if the extra shares were voted yes. Yeah, I don't think that they're going to be voted yes. Personally, I don't think. Think about who's holding it. Eights and all the information that we've seen on Wall Street Bets, all the information that we've seen everywhere. No one wants to. No one wants it. No one wants additional shares. They're just scared of what's going to happen. We don't know what they're going to do with the funds. People are afraid of the dilution. And that's what's happening. And so on that questionnaire, though, on the last question, I hope that most people said yes. And I think it was the last question, which essentially said, hey, if we want to try again with any of these votes or whatever, and we can present something that might make you change your mind, would you be open to us revisiting some of these? And I voted yes. If they say, hey, you know, we actually, so we do want to, the reason why we want to do all these shares is to raise more capital. We're not going to release any more than 10,000 at a time or whatever it would be. Then, and they said, we want to raise more capital. And so this is what we're going to do. We'd like to raise more capital to start a streaming service. We'd like to raise more capital to be more liquid. We'd like to raise capital to work with Amazon on this project. I don't know. Who knows what it would be, but so I did vote yes on that one. Hopefully most people did so that they can do that. I don't think they're going to get the vote passed because in my opinion, most people holding the stock are apes. And I think the apes are not going to let anything happen at all until the short squeeze. I think after the short squeeze, people really won't care. And, you know, but maybe I'm wrong, but that's my personal opinion. So AMC, let's do a quick update on AMC and GameStop. I do need to start heading out soon. I do appreciate everyone stopping by. So let's look at AMC and GameStop really quick. AMC still down about 4.5% on the day. So looks like it did recover a little bit. Hopefully it stays here. Hopefully it goes back up on here. Let me pull up this Discord really quick. Discord. Perfect. Oh. Olive, man, I didn't even see that you did that. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Copy link. Okay, let's take a look-see. AMC Interchange to pursue 500. Oh, wow. Man, this is some fast news. What in the world? Very fast news. Jeez. Well, to pursue. Well, I don't know if this... I don't know if to pursue means like they're going to do it or he wants to pursue it or he's trying to pursue it or what, but yeah. We'll have to see. Man, crazy stuff. Yes, Diamond, you're 100% correct. I do need to go. I need to start heading out. I have a long drive ahead of me. And so I do appreciate everyone stopping by, showing their support in the morning. A pretty fantastic. Oh, it's at the top of Webull now. Oh, here we go. 11 minutes ago. Thank you. Look at that. Love it. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Jack. I appreciate it. You guys have a fantastic day ahead of you. You know, final thoughts. I'm okay with what's going on with AMC. It is going to happen. A lot of green stocks. This one is down just a little bit. And GameStop barely down 1%, not even 1% yet. So it's okay. I'm feeling okay. But you guys have a fantastic day. I will catch you guys later tonight. I'll be on at should be on at 6 p.m. Central. I'll let you know if anything changes, though, just in case I have something going on. But thank you so much, Jack. I appreciate it. We will talk very soon, guys. You guys have a great day. Have a good one. Peace.